Boys and girls, every week when I start thinking about the object lesson for the week, I always start praying about it. And I prayed, and God told me to bring a glass of water. And I thought, but God, it's Thanksgiving coming up, and I could bring pumpkins, or I could bring cupcakes or cookies and put some candy corn on it, make turkeys, or all kind of fall leaves, all kind of things. And God said, I want you to bring a glass of water. So I brought a glass of water this morning. And boys and girls, the adults will probably understand this, and you probably won't understand this. But I want you to look at the glass, and I want you to tell me, is the glass half full or half empty?
Half full.
Half full.
Half full.
Half full?
Half full.
Half full?
Half full. Half full. Half gone.
Half gone.
Half full.
Half full. Okay. When we look at the glass, boys and girls, it's about a half a glass of water in here. And some people look at the glass as being half full. A lot of people look at it as being half empty. And that's kind of the way with Thanksgiving we look at our lives. Our lives are kind of like the glass. And we don't have everything we want in our lives, do we? Boys and girls, have you ever been in a store? I took my grandson shopping yesterday. Boy, I tell you what. We were in the store, and he said, Nana, I want this. Nana, hey, look at this. This is cool. He found 3 toys that were like $1 a piece, and he said, which one of these can I have? And I said, which one do you think will tear up the least? Which one will take the longest to tear up? Because they're all 3 going to tear up. And then last night we got home, and he was giving me his Christmas list, and he said, I want 5 things for Christmas. He said, I think I'm getting too big for toys. And I thought, boy, that's good. To be able to look at it. We look at our lives of the things we don't have. Have you ever asked for something and Mama said no or Daddy said no, and you started stomping your feet and you got so mad? How many toys do you have, boys and girls? Is there even room in your rooms? You've got 10 toys, don't you, Zoe? We've got so many things. You got 100 toys, and yet we pitch a fit. And here's what I'm talking about. We pitch a fit for the half empty, the things we don't have, when we've got so much. Boys and girls, look at me. Look at me. All of you can open your eyes and look at me. All of you are able to hear me. All of you were able to walk down here this morning. All of you have clothes on this morning, and somebody loved you enough to bring you to church today. We are so blessed in so many ways, but we look at the things in our lives that we don't have instead of all the wonderful blessings that God has given us. God has given us so many blessings, boys and girls, and what we need to look at in our lives is those things that we have, because every gift that we have is from God. Every perfect gift we have is from God. So, boys and girls, when you look at a glass and you aren't sure whether it's half full or half empty, remember that the things that are in the glass, like the water that's in the glass, that's the things that we have. That's what our life is all about. And it's not always going to be pleasant things that are in our lives, but God is always going to bless us with wonderful, wonderful things. We have more blessings than we deserve because God is good. Can y'all say that with me? God is good. Again, God is good. Let's walk real quietly to Children's Church.